Okay, hello students, welcome to the accountancy class. Say we will discuss about the classification of accounts. Say under the double entry bookkeeping method or under the double entry system of recording the business transaction, the accounts are classified under different categories. See, before to classify the accounts, let us discuss what are the main sources for allocation or classification of accounts. See, traditionally or before the modern method, we had traditional method for classification of the accounts. Say the also called as English system of classification accounts. Or under the English method or under the traditional method, the accounts are classified into three types. Okay, and presently we have modern method of classification of accounts called as the American method. So recently the modern method is introduced. Nowadays almost all business transactions and almost all business persons are classifying their accounts under the modern method. But this traditional method for classification of account is easy to understand. Okay, of course, if you apply any one, either traditional method or under American system or modern method, if you classify the accounts, the same effect will take. Okay, entry will pass depending on the classification only. Okay, to make the entry of the business transaction, one must understand what are the types of accounts. Only after the information, only after the knowledge of the classification of accounts, you are able, you will come to know, you will come to pass the entry. Without the knowledge of these classification, you are unable to classify, you are unable to generalize, and you are unable to post them into ledger. So before to generalize the business transaction, one must understand what are the classification. Okay, classification of accounts, we have two methods to classify the accounts, under traditional method, under modern method. Okay, let us discuss one by one. Under the traditional method, it is also called as English method. Okay, traditionally we are following all these accounts. Under the English or traditional method, the accounts are classified into only three types. Okay, first one is real accounts, second is nominal accounts, third one is personal accounts. First one is real accounts, second one is nominal accounts, and third one is personal accounts. Okay, let us discuss one by one and with examples. Along with examples, let us discuss the types of accounts. Okay, the first one is real accounts. Real accounts means the accounts of assets, the accounts of properties. The assets and properties of the business are called as real accounts. Okay, accounts of assets and properties of business and profession called real accounts. For example, land, building, plant, machinery, furnitures, fittings, cash in hand, cash at the bank, debtors, bills receivable, closing stock, goodwill, investment, okay, patent right, copyright, all these assets are called real accounts. Okay, you must understand these accounts so that you can prepare balance sheet. Without the knowledge of real accounts, you will not prepare, will not be able to prepare the balance sheet. Okay, real accounts, all these assets and properties will be recorded in the balance sheet of the organization. Okay, second one is under the traditional method, nominal accounts. Nominal account means the accounts of expenses and accounts of incomes. Say any expenses incurred for production, any expenses incurred for purchase, any expenses incurred for sale, any expenses incurred for running, maintenance or smooth handling of business activities called as expenses. All the expenses of the business and all the revenues of the business called as incomes of the business called nominal accounts. Okay, expenses accounts and incomes accounts are called nominal accounts. For example, expenses of the business, rent paid, wages paid, salary paid, insurance paid, depreciation, interest paid, okay, purchases, freight paid, octroi paid, transportation expenses paid, okay. What are the expenses of the business? All such expenses called expenses, real accounts. Say for example, incomes of the business. What are the incomes? Incomes means regular one. Say we are receiving regularly, with regular intervals we are receiving. With regular intervals, if any amount paid, expenses. With regular time, with regular intervals, if you receive any income called as incomes. For example, sales of goods. Say for example, interest issued. For example, commission issued. For example, application fees issued. Yes, sir. For example, say discount issued. Yes, sir. Say for example, appreciation on the assets. Yes. If incomes issued regularly, so they are called as incomes. Okay. Expenses and incomes are called as nominal accounts. Very simple. And these nominal accounts called expenses and incomes will be recorded in the trading account and profit and loss account. If you don't have any idea about the expense and incomes, understand you are unable to prepare the trading account and P&L account. If they are expenses, if they are incomes, if you have idea about what are the accounts relating to nominal accounts, you will be perfectly prepared the trading account and the profit and loss account. These real accounts recorded in the balance sheet. These expenses and incomes are recorded in the trading account and P&L account. Okay, the third classification of account under traditional method, personal accounts. Personal accounts. Say personal account means accounts of natural persons and accounts of artificial persons. Accounts of natural persons, accounts of artificial persons. Natural persons means if any person having physical appearance, if any person having hands, legs, okay, there is a structure, there is a body called as a natural person. If a person is not having any physical appearance, if a person is not having any body structure, so called as an artificial person. Say for example, accounts of persons, accounts of places, okay, accounts of industries, accounts of companies, accounts of industries, accounts of business, accounts of partnership firm, called as personal accounts. Okay, natural person means Rama account, Sita account, Sangeeta account, Kavita account, Viresha account. So they are having physical appearance, so called as natural persons. They have brought up called as natural person. Okay, second is artificial person. Say for example, Manju Darshini. Okay, for example, say Kavita mobile shop. Say Kavita person, no person, but mobile shop. The name of the shop is Kavita shop. Okay, name of the industry is Tata industry. Tata is artificially created, means only in the eyes of law the Tata industry recorded. Only in the eyes of law. Okay, say Manju Darshini or Kavita Darshini or some other business industries, what they have their own name, but as an artificial person. Say for example, Canara Bank. Say for example, Corporation Bank. For example, Sankalpa College Gangavati. Say for example, Syndicate Bank. Okay, for example, Vivo phone. For example, Micromax phone. Okay, say for example, Tata Salt. For example, Reliance Industry. So Reliance, Tata, okay, for example Vivo, for example Dinesh, for example some other banks name, schools, institutions names. So there is no physical appearance, there is no body, there is no soul, there is no life, but they are incorporated, they are registered under the respective law. In the eyes of law, in the eyes of the particular section, or only in the eyes of say particular act, they are registered. So all registered bodies, all registered institutions, all registered business organizations are called as artificial persons. Okay, Rama account, Shama account, Sita account, natural persons account, State Bank of India, Sankalpa College, okay, Vivo company, Tata company, Reliance company, HMT company. So they are called as artificial persons. So these persons are called as personal accounts. Okay, we come to know under the traditional method the accounts are classified into three types. One is real account, second is nominal account, and third one is personal account. Example: land account, building account, plant account, machinery account, stock account, cash account, goodwill account, bank account, investment account, real accounts. These accounts are maintained in the balance sheet. Okay, second is nominal accounts. Okay, for example, rent paid, salary paid, wages paid, purchase of goods, sale of goods. Okay, printing stationery paid, repairs paid, insurance paid, commission issued, commission paid, discount issued. Okay, any other incomes and expenses called as nominal accounts. These accounts are recorded in the trading account and P&L account at last. And the last one is personal account. Okay, natural persons and artificial persons. Say any amount receivable, any amount, any balance, any outstanding amount receivable from persons called as the assets. Any amount payable to outside persons called as liability. If they are assets, balance sheet, asset side. If they are liability, we should record on the liability side of the balance sheet at the end. So depending on the classification, depending on the traditional method, these accounts are going to be prepared and we should classify. For 6 marks or for 5 marks, the classification of account question will be given practically. Depending on the types of accounts under traditional method, we should classify them in a systematic manner. Okay? Okay. Let us discuss about the classification of accounts under second method called modern method. Modern method is also called as American method. Means these classification of accounts are propagated and developed by America people. So therefore these accounts are called as American method of recording business transactions or classification of accounts under America system, or also called as modern method or modern system. Okay, according to modern method, the accounts are classified into 5 types. So where under the traditional methods, accounts are classified only 3 types: real, nominal, personal. But Americans have classified the accounts into 5 categories. First one is assets account, second one is expenses account, third one is revenues account or incomes account. Say fourth one is capital account or owner account. Last one is liabilities account. Okay, let us discuss one by one. Okay, assets account. Okay, assets account. Account are accounts of the properties, the things which are used for business or profession. The accounts of assets, accounts of properties used for business or profession. So they have to be treated as the assets account. For example, cash account, bank account, debtors account, bills receivable account, stock account, okay, land account, building account, furniture account, machinery account. So all these accounts should be treated as a assets account. And the second one is expenses account. See, expenses means if any amount spent, if any amount paid for purchase or for manufacturing of goods or when selling the goods or when running and maintaining the business activities, if any amount paid for the business or profession called as expenses account. Only amount spent. Okay, only amount spent for day-to-day activities of the business. Say expenses account. For example, purchase of the goods, transportation expenses paid, freight paid, wages paid, salaries paid, rent paid, printing expenses paid, postage paid, okay, insurance paid, repairs paid, bad debts, interest paid, commission paid, only outgoings, only amount spent, so called as expenses account. And next one is revenue accounts. Revenue means incomes. Okay, incomes means regular incomes to the business, okay, from sale of goods or some other activities. If any incomes are issued by the business called as revenues or incomes. Any regular incomes, only inflows only inflows, regular inflows of cash, called as revenues or incomes. Okay, accounts of incomes, accounts of regular incomes of the business, called as revenues. For example, sales of goods. Okay, for example, sale of assets. Say, for example, commission issued. For example, discount issued. Okay, for example, appreciation. For example, discount issued from creditors. Discount issued from bills payables. Okay, for example, fees issued. Yes, some other revenue incomes are called as the incomes. Okay, next one is capital accounts. Say, capital, I explained earlier. Capital is nothing but investment by the owner into the business, called as capital. Whenever the investment is made by owner, whenever investment done, whenever capital, whenever money, whenever goods, whenever assets introduced by a owner into business, called as capital account. ಮಾಲೀಕ ತನ್ನ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಕ್ಕೆ ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ, ನಗದನ್ನ ಅಥವಾ ಆಸ್ತಿಯನ್ನ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬೇಕು. Okay, any amount invested by a owner into business to be considered as a capital account. Say, for example, in a business there are 4 partners. All 4 partners are introducing cash. Say, called as X capital account, Y capital account, Z capital account, M capital account. Okay, if there is only one person, okay, for example, Amresha started business, Amresha capital account, because he is the owner, he is investing into business, so capital account. If any amount drawn by owner, if any amount drawn by partner, if any cash, if any goods, if any assets used by owner for their personal purpose, drawings account also be considered as a capital account. Further amount invested into business by owner, treat it as a capital account. If any amount goods withdrawn by owner from the business to his or her, say, family purpose or for private purpose or for domestic purpose, drawings account to be considered as a capital account. Okay, next one is liabilities account. Liability means amount payable to the outsiders. If any outstanding balance, if any balance or if any amount payable by the business to the outside persons, if any amount payable from the business to the third party, called as the liabilities account. For example, bank loan. For example, creditors. For example, bills payable. For example, loan from Viresh, loan from Avinash, loan from Amaresh, or loan from wife, loan from husband, loan from brother, loan from sister. Any loan taken from someone, any loan taken from bank, or any amount owing, any amount owes to the other person. So all such liabilities to be stated liabilities, and they should be recorded under the liability account head. Okay, for example, bank loan, bills payable, creditors, and amount due to others. Liabilities. Capital, like Usha capital account, Usha drawings account. Okay, for example, Ambika capital account, Ambika drawings account. Okay, for example, Sangeeta capital account, Sangeeta drawings account. Kavita capital account, Kavita drawings account. Who is starting business? Okay, capital account. Who is introducing money? Capital account. Okay, revenues are incomes, sales account, commission issued, discount issued, interest issued, appreciation on assets. So revenues are incomes account. Okay, expenses account, purchases, wages, salaries, rent, insurance, attachment. So all are called as expenses account. And assets. Assets means land, building, plant, machinery. Okay, fixtures, fittings, stock, debtors, cash in hand, cash at bank, assets account. And apart from all these examples, sometimes typical example will be given. If any outstanding balance is given, if any outstanding rent, if any outstanding commission, if any outstanding expenses are given, say if there are only expenses, record expenses account. If any outstanding expenses are given, should record liabilities. Expenses, ಖರ್ಚು, payment ಆಗಿದೆ, expenses, ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾದ ಬಾಕಿ, outstanding, ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ liability ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Say rent, expenses account. Outstanding rent, liability account. Salary, expenses account. Outstanding salary, liability account. Okay, say for example, advertisement paid, expenses account. Outstanding advertisement, so that is liability. So here paid, here not paid. Here already amount paid, expenses. Here amount payable. It means we have taken benefit but amount not paid, still pending, payable, but as liabilities. So these are the 5 classification of accounts under America or under modern method. Okay.